Look at this, as soon as I catch one decent fish, these guys set up their rigs right next to me and cast over my lines. Now, this is easily a situation that could escalate to something ugly, but I'm gonna show you the right way to handle this, okay? It's a my spot! Don't cast over my lines! Don't. Oh no! Jeez! Oh, hey! Oh, jeez!
Oh man, that's getting his butt kicked! We need to go save his life! Well, let's do this! Yeah!
Hey, wait a minute. Are you Mark?
Luke?
Yeah! Hey! Oh man, yeah, we totally fished together. Well, that was awesome.
I remember that, yeah.
You want to come?
I got my boys here. We got
it's
Tim and Michael.
Tim and Mike, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you guys want to fish with us? Just come up,
let's
set up, get right over here, man. Good to see you. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Catfish and Carp. Today we are going to do some winter bank fishing for catfish. I'm here at this little community lake here. I've never been here before, and we're going to try to go after some catfish. Probably some small channel catfish, maybe some bullheads, but we'll see. Never been here before. We came up here and it looks like they're working on the dam and they've lowered the water a bit, which can actually be a really good thing. Same number of fish, just less water means higher concentrations of fish. And you see here, I'm liking this spot right here, because you see we've got a little bit of a point of land over here. And it's pretty shallow over there. So my guess is the fish are going to be over in this area. And we either want to set up on that little point right there, or this point right here. And so I'm going to start off here and see what happens, and I'm going to kind of gun them out there. That's my thought pattern. But with the lake like this, what you'll tend to find is that in the wintertime the fish are very concentrated. They all kind of hang out in one spot, so you'll either be on them and catch lots of fish, or we won't. So if we chuck out our rods and don't get anything very quickly, we're going to start moving our rods around, because I know there's a lot of catfish in here. People have been telling me that. The question is, where are they at? So if we don't get them, we're gonna move around. Well, I've got the boys with me, Nate and Tom, but it's 40 degrees right now, and it's cold. It's cold. There's a bit of humidity in the air, and they are in the car with the heater on. So I'm gonna see if I can't lure them out here once I get all the everything set up, but we're gonna see what happens. So there we go, really simple rig. I have a slider with a 3/4 ounce cannonball lead, a bead, a swivel, about 18 inches of leader, and then I've got a #1 Gamakatsu circle hook. All right, on this rod, I've got what's called a high-low rig. Okay, you can see it's got these 2 wire arms with #4 eagle claw hooks on both arms. And then I've got a 2 ounce sand claw lead. Well, today for bait, I'm going to be using earthworms, but man, there's a lot of options here at this lake. I'm seeing shad rolling out there, or some sort of small bait fish out there in the middle of the lake, and the seagulls were diving on it. So that makes me think, oh boy, I should have brought some shad. But also check this out. See down here? These are clam shells. Look at it, and they're just everywhere. Clams are a major food source for catfish and carp. So if you see a lot of clam shells on the shore like that, that tells you that you probably got some healthy fish populations here, and clams are a great bait. When you put a worm on a hook, what you want to do is go and stab it pretty close to the end, Then slide it up, stab it again, slide it up the shank, stab it again, slide it up the shank, stab it again, and just keep doing that until you get past the bend. You want to leave plenty of hook point exposed, otherwise the fish will swallow the bait and get it stuck in their throat. And if you get too much tail, just go clip it off. So I'm just going to go ahead and shotgun out these rods. I'm going to kick one out that way as far as I can cast, one straight out as far as I can cast, another one a little bit to the left as far as I can cast. And as soon as I got those set up, I'm going to put some bells on them, and then I've got some more long distance rods that I'm going to rig up, and I'm really going to wing some baits out there. Now normally I wouldn't be so concerned about casting out far, but in the winter time with the water levels low like this, I bet there's some deep pockets out there with the fish really concentrated, and I want to go out there and find it. All right, well, I got the bells on those so I can keep an ear out for any bites while I rig up my other rods. Okay, I got my 10-foot long distance rod set up here, and I like my reel an awful lot, so I want it out of the mud, so I'm using 2 of these bank sticks. It's a bite and run reel, so I've got the soft drag activated so a fish can't pull my rod in the water. But we'll see what happens. It's way out there. So I got everything set up, and I put a 15-minute timer on my phone. And any rod that doesn't get some action in the next 15 minutes or so, I'm gonna recast it. And I'm gonna keep doing that until I've kind of covered all the spots I can recast to. And then if that doesn't work, then we're gonna go move spots altogether, just pick up and move our gear. Well, my 15-minute alarm went off, and I had one little tap on the left rod there, and other than that, it's been dead silent. So I think I need to pick up and recast. The boys have been warming up in the car for a little bit. I should probably go check on them, make sure they haven't destroyed everything. Uh-oh. Oh, boys. Look what you did to the car. Oh, your boots. Oh. Oh, they've been climbing all over that car with their muddy boots. It's gonna take forever to clean that. Well, the wind's kicked up and it's got a little cold. Oh, and Tommy and Nate are pretty wet, so they're hunkered down in a tent. Really glad I brought that thing.
I am in a sleeping maggot because I am told.
Would you, hey, you want me to close the windows up so you guys can get warmer?
Yeah.
Okay. Nathan's taking full advantage of that. I'm just afraid he's gonna blow away though. That is a big fat bullhead right there. Look at that. All right, we're gonna put him in the live well real quick. All right, this is my live well here. It's just a laundry basket from IKEA. There you go. All right, that was a bit of a fatty bullhead, so I gotta remember where I had casted that and put some more bait on that spot. All right, that bullhead fell victim to night crawlers in a high-low rig. I gotta tell you, this sand claw lead, I really like it. The wind's kicked up a lot and it's dragging our baits around. But this sand claw lead just grips that silty bottom like a champ. So let me show you this bullhead here. This is a pretty good size one, and you can tell it's a bullhead by looking at the tail. See how it has no fork? Blue catfish, channel catfish all have forked tails. Bullheads don't, and flatheads don't. But flatheads have an underbite. Bullheads have an overbite, or not really much of an under or overbite actually. And that's how you tell. If it's got no underbite and no forked tail, it's a bullhead. That thing just popped a couple inches out of the rod holder. Something hit hard. Yeah, take it out. Why don't you go and reel it?
This looks like a big boy.
Oh, look at that. Another nice bullhead. That is a big bullhead, buddy. Yeah, look at that. Kiss, 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 kiss. Oh man, these things are so light. They're just barely tapping the rods. All right, keep reeling, buddy.
Mr. Tinky.
Oh, Look at that. Nice little bullhead. There we go. Another bullhead.
So there's more of a fight than the fish.
Woo, look at that. All right, there you go. Hey, let me show you these rods and reels I'm using. All of these are made by the same company. They're all $29.99, and they're all great rods for channel cats, bullheads, small carp, you know, work great. And these rod holders I've got here, I just made out of PVC pipe and masonry stakes, and I took a cutting board and drilled a hole in it so it would slide in there. I did a video on how to make these. They're really slick. I actually really like them. This rod right here is one I really like. It's made by a company called Nash. It's a British carp fishing company, and it's a telescopic two-piece hybrid. It's a great travel rod. You want a long distance rod that packs up neatly into the car? This thing's perfect. These are the bells I'm using. They're little alligator clips with bells soldered on. They cost like 20 cents a piece to make. I did a video on it. I'll put a link in the description to that video. But I love them. They just hold on really tight and they're cheap. And I just make a huge bag of them, so if the kids lose them, I always got extras. You guys taking off?
Yeah, we gotta get
out. Oh, it was a pleasure, man. Hey, it's good to see you, man. All right, you guys have a safe trip home. Yeah. Let's pull up the catfish and take a look at what we got. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty healthy bag of catfish. Oh, that's a big one.
I don't want to touch.
You don't have to touch it. Just look at me and say cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah, look at that. It's a nice mess of catfish right there, buddy. Let's take him and let him go. All right, Nate. All right, there you go, buddy. Nope, wrong way, wrong way. Oh, there he goes. There we go, guys. I think that's the biggest bullhead I've ever caught. That is a healthy fish. And you can eat these. These taste absolutely great. And, me and Marc did a catch and cook video with bullheads where we fried these up and made blackened bullhead. It was good. It was really good. And I'll put a link in the description to that video. But let's get this guy back in the water. There he goes. Well, guys, we had an absolute ball, but it's time to go home and get some dinner. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our other great videos from the Catfish and Carp YouTube channel. We put out new videos every Saturday morning, and don't forget to click subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.